And it was just amazing the emotion that was involved, and it was very entertaining at the same time, but it had that message of be yourself.
I'm a nerd and I'm okay with that. I have embraced it. I wanted nothing more than a pair of pink Converse high tops. And that's when the teasing happened, and they're making fun of me for the pink shoes. Eventually all right, so I just stuck them in the closet. I felt like I was putting a piece of me away. That was the beginning of me trying to be what everyone else wanted me to be. Well, don't talk about my mom like that. How many of you would guess that I'm a stutterer? I stuttered so bad when I was a kid, my parents would call me Porky Pig. Once I got over the emotional trauma at that cost.
Some of the presentations you sit through are a little bit boring. This, I mean, we were clapping, we were cheering, we were crying.
The kids in the class went, woo! This is something that is beyond my understanding. They were crying. But then she turns around and looks up at me with this bright smile on her face, and she says, "Daddy, when I smile, my eyes sparkle." At what point in our lives do we look in our mirrors and no longer see the sparkle?
I think they were absolutely motivated. You could tell by their reaction to him when he spoke.
I ate it, man. What?
I think the life lessons that they might have gotten from what he said was to really be who they are and just accept that person and not try to be somebody different because other people want them to be different, but to be the kind of person that they want to be.
How many of you know when you were born? Raise your hand. How many of you know when you were born? If you're not raising your hand, you need to talk to somebody. How many of you know when you're going to die? How many of you know that? If you're raising your hand, you really need to talk to somebody. Those are two things in life that we have no control over. Those choices are not ours to make. So you're looking at a kid like me, 15 years old, just on top of like the world. I made a choice that was not mine to make. I didn't see myself for who I really was.
I hope a lot of people get to hear Justin, because I think that a lot of youth need to hear this message today, and this message was just what they needed to hear about being the person that they are and shining and sparkling as who they are rather than trying to be someone else.
From that moment, I was as happy as I've ever been because I was true to who I really was.
Walking this road will set me free.
So if you're a nerd, embrace it, love it.
I'm not just anyone.
It was awesome.
This is my destiny.
I would love to have him come back.
Say I will fail, you can say I will fall. Say what you want, cause I'll show you all that I'm not just anyone.
Love who you are.
This is my legacy.
Be true to who you are.
I may not be cute, I don't care if I'm small. Stand out of my way, I'll break through every wall.
Jump as high as you can jump.
I'm not just anyone. I'm not just anyone. I'm not just anyone.
You will find your way to true happiness and true success no matter what you choose to do in life.
I am me.
All those guys who made fun of me for wearing pink shoes, this is for you. Embrace who you are. Love that person. Be true to that person.